I posted this video on my page that has like 500,000 views, and I was literally talking about Jesus, right? It's a very short video, and in the video, it's pinned on my page. I say, none of us are ready for Jesus to come back. So stop rushing him. And there are so many comments under that video where people are saying, oh, I'm ready. Speak for yourself. I'm ready. Speak for yourself. And some of those comments I responded and said, but are your loved ones ready? Is your friends and family ready? Is everyone that you know ready? Not to say that it's your responsibility for them to be ready. But you so eager, I'm ready, SpongeBob. Is everyone else ready? Are we thinking about ourselves, or are we thinking about everybody? Okay? And it got me thinking about Genesis 18, when Abraham literally intercedes on behalf of Sodom and Gomorrah, on behalf of his nephew Lot and his family that's there. And in the scriptures, go and read it for yourself. But at Genesis 18:23, Abraham, so to set up some context, the messengers of the Lord came to Abraham. And then the Lord tells Abraham what he's going to do, right? He tells him. And it's like when you have a relationship with the Lord, he tells you what's going on. You know what's going on. You don't know everything. But he tells you. There's some stuff he will tell you about. There's some stuff he will not tell you about. In this instance, he told Abraham. And at 23, Abraham said, would you also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Suppose there were 50 righteous within the city. Would you also destroy the place and not spare it for the 50 righteous that were in it? Far be it from you to do such a thing as this, to slay the righteous with the wicked, so that the righteous would be as the wicked. Far be it from you. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? And I love this because, first of all, Abraham has such a relationship with the Lord that he's literally like kind of like bargaining with the Father, like talking to him like openly and honestly, praying and talking with the Lord, like interceding for people, right? And I also love how God does not bicker back and forth with this man. He just says, all right, if there's 50 people, he doesn't say, yeah, I will destroy the righteous with, I will do that. He doesn't say any of that. He says, all right, if you find 50 righteous people, I will spare all the place for their sakes. And then you know the story. They go through, will you save 45? Will you save 30? Will you da-da-da-da? And they get all the way down to 10. And there is not 50, nor is there 10 people that are good enough to be saved. Literally, off the back of Abraham's righteousness and his relationship with the Lord is what gets Lot saved. And then Lot leaves with his family, and his wife looks back and turns into a pillar of salt. That's how you know she wasn't right either in the Lord's eyes. But God saved his family off the back of Abraham's interceding. That is good. But put yourself in Abraham's shoes for a minute. He knows that Sodom and Gomorrah is going to be destroyed. And he knows that he is righteous before the Lord. Does he just go, peace out to them? I don't care about them, Lord. They're evil and they're wicked. Let them burn. No. He sits there and he goes back and forth with the Lord. He tries to intercede on their behalf. So much so that Lot is going to get a chance to leave. He gets a chance to escape the judgment of the Lord. That is literally what Jesus does for us and what he's been doing for us for the past 2,000 years. So in Romans 8, and I love how the Bible is connected because I just talked to you about the Old Testament. This is in the New Testament. Romans 8:34. Who is he who condemns? It is Christ who died, and furthermore is also risen, who is even at the right hand of God, who also makes intercession for us. He's interceding for us. So when you say things like, Jesus, please come back now, come back today, you are essentially asking for hellfire, just like what happened with Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, I'm not saying that you have any control and you can stop things or start things. Nobody knows the hour. But look how selfish that is. A lot of us live in this spiritual house in the woods where all you care about is yourself. All you care about is what you got going on. Me, 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 me. You don't care about what nobody else is doing. You're disobedient. You're not doing what the Lord called you to do. You're a coward. You're not stepping out in boldness and to be courageous. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that the salvation of others is on your back, because it's not. Jesus already did a thing. All we are meant to do is spread the gospel. All we are meant to do is spread the love of Christ. All we are meant to do is be the light that Christ called us to be, to shine the light that Christ gave us. But we are so selfish. We are so selfish, and we forget that if it wasn't for Jesus, we would be just like Sodom and Gomorrah. We would. In Matthew 11, Jesus even said himself, if he would have been there for what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, if he would have been there to intercede on their behalf, they would have never been destroyed. So Abraham, just being a mere man, couldn't save the people, but he had a relationship with the Lord where he was able to intercede to get his nephew out. He tried to say, man, like, Lord, please, if there was just 10 people. There wasn't even 10 people. He didn't have the power to save. He had the power to intercede. He said what he said, and he did what he did, and he got the ear of the Lord. But it's like, if we cared as much as Abraham cared, Jesus already did everything. We're not, I'm not asking you or me, or nobody's asking anybody to be like out here being Captain Save a Sinner. But it's just like, even what Abraham did got the ear of the Lord. So instead of begging Jesus to come back and saying, I'm sick of this, Lord, and da-da-da-da-da, and the wicked need da-da-da-da-da, we need to speak the gospel, we need to speak the truth, and we need to speak in love, and we need to help people, and we need to care. We need to care. Just at least care. Like, y'all, people sitting here bragging and saying, I'm ready. Don't say I ain't ready, because I'm ready. I'm ready. Everybody you know is not ready, baby. They're not. They're not, and that's the sad truth. And I'm not telling you to get them ready, but I'm telling you to give a crap. I'm telling you to care.